Hello, my friends. Matt Hall here from the Network Marketing Mastery Podcast. And I'm super excited in this episode to expand your thinking, expand your mind, expand your belief, get you excited about your future. I have found in my life that good questions, right? A curiosity around how to do things different, how to achieve new levels of success is what is required to find the answers, right? It makes sense that to find new answers for your life, you have to be asking new questions. And new questions come about typically for me when I'm curious and my vision has been expanded to a level that's greater than it was previously. And so what I want to do in this episode is I want to help to expand your vision a little bit. I want to paint a picture of you for what's possible. My wife and I, if you're here for the first time learning about us and learning from us, we've been in network marketing for 9 years. We have a team that now does 7 figures in sales every single month, millions and millions and millions of dollars in volume every single month for our company. We have over 100 six-figure earners on our team, but it wasn't always that way. So I want to take you back and meet you where some of you are right now, and then paint a picture for a bigger vision. And the reason for this is, again, I want you to get curious, get excited, think big, because that's going to then cause you to ask the right questions, to come up creatively within yourself. You already have the answers, but to find new answers to new questions, to experience a new reality. So in the beginning of this business, all of us are just looking for the first customer, right? And some of you are maybe here and you don't even have your first customer yet, and that's okay. That's exciting. It's a great place to be. But as soon as you get that first customer, right, it's like this huge validation thing. Like I remember our first customer was my mother-in-law, okay? And she bought the products. She bought a big kit of our products, actually. And she was excited about the benefits. And to me, it was like, wow, we got a customer. Like if we can get one, we can get two. If we can get two, we can get 10. If we can get 10, we can get 100, right? It was this validation of what was possible. After that, the next big thing is, and I just want to, you're going to expand your mind as you go through this process. But the next big validation point is once you have someone who wants to build the business with you. And some of you would agree that like it's network marketing is fun, but it becomes really fun as soon as you have a running mate, right? As soon as you have somebody who wants to run with you, they're excited about their future, and you're running together, man, it gets so fun. This business is so fun. And so the second validation point is when you get that first business partner, right? Who sees the vision of your company, sees the vision of the product, sees the vision of expansion within the marketplace, the acceptance of the products, the acceptance of the business opportunity, and you start to run towards that vision. I'll tell you, I want you to even if you're there right now, that's your current level of belief, I want to invite you, and I want to paint a picture for you of a bigger future than maybe you're considering right now, a bigger future than I considered in the beginning. However, one of the things that got me moving quickly with urgency was the size of my vision for the future that I created towards the very beginning, right? So let me just tell you this. Eventually, you're going to be analyzing your business. And some of you, again, I get where you're at. You're there maybe looking for your first business partner, your first running mate, or your first customer. Eventually, you are going to look at your business, and you're going to have different teams that are producing hundreds of thousands of dollars in volume every single month, right? To me, at this stage of our business, once we have a team that's doing over 100,000 a month in volume, I think, okay, this is a good, solid team. Okay. And we have many of those teams. Eventually, you're actually going to measure your team by how many groups you have that are doing over $1 million in volume every month, over 1 million points in volume every month, right? Today, we have multiple teams that are doing millions of volume every single month, right? Long term, you're actually going to be measuring the success of your business by how many countries are you doing 100,000 volume in? How many countries do you have that diamond leader in, right? Or that person who's making $10,000 a month? how many countries do you have that are doing over $1 million in volume each month, right? So I want you to understand, I want you to start to think bigger. I want to invite you to realize that your business, this little home-based business where your only requirement is to buy your personal product every single month and to go out and open your mouth, get your lips moving, right? Get your feet moving, get your lips moving, get your mind right. That's really all this business requires. But it can be huge. And 9 years into this profession, I look at our team right now, and I have to, some people are like, Matt, did you ever imagine that your team would have hundreds of thousands of customers in 50 countries, that you would have 100 six-figure earners, that you would be making what you're making today? And I have to say, yes. It's only imagining it that you're going to create it, right? Like, you have to see it before you're going to create it. And so of course I saw it. And I want to invite you to start thinking bigger. And again, going back to the principle I want to teach you in today's episode is, and some of you, everyone has different levels of ambition or desire within this profession. And I think that's beautiful. I'm not telling you you have to have this huge ambition, but I do want to encourage you to expand your belief and your vision to the next level. And the reason is, if you're not having the results right now that you desire, then really what's missing is you're not asking yourself the right questions, right? The quality of your life depends on the quality of your questions. You've heard this 1,000 times. So by creating a new vision for yourself, even an uncomfortable vision, that's when you start to get curious and ask yourself questions like my favorite question. You guys have heard it before on this podcast. Every single, at least, once a year, I ask this to myself on a profound level and spend days thinking about it and planning for the next year. But even on a monthly basis, I'm always asking myself, how can I impact more people on a deeper level faster? Right? It's not one or the other. It's not just impact more people. I've signed up hundreds of people in our business through automated webinars. There was no depth. It didn't create duplication, right? Most of those people never bought again. Okay. So I've learned that it's not just quantity, and it's also not just quality. I can't, at this stage in my business, I can't do one-on-one mentoring with every single individual that comes into our business, or even that I personally sign up. I just don't have enough hours in the day to do that. However, that depth is really, really important. And so how can you impact more people on a deeper level faster? Right? These kinds of questions are, and for each of you, it's going to be different, right? What techniques, strategies you employ. But the principle is, start to expand your vision, get curious, ask yourself the right questions so that you can find the answers within yourself that will take you to the next level. So that's my tip for you today. I hope you expand your vision. I am so grateful for these last 9 years and what has happened in our business. I'm going to do another episode right after this one here of the podcast, giving you guys a little bit of an update. It's been a while since I've produced anything here on the podcast. And these are going to be a couple test episodes to see how things are received, how many downloads we're getting things back out there and online. And hopefully we'll have more episodes for you soon. But with that, tune in for the next episode where I'll be sharing a little bit more about our life, where our business is at, some of the numbers. I know you guys love those behind the scenes, but get excited about your business. Start to expand your vision, and I know it's going to make a huge difference for you. Have a wonderful day, and we'll talk soon. Bye.